In the earliest days of civilization, when the world was a place of profound mystery, people gazed at the heavens and wondered about the forces that shaped their lives. The sun's relentless path, the shimmering constellations, and the roaring seas seemed to hum with the presence of unseen beings. To make sense of it all, they wove stories, vivid, imaginative tales of gods, heroes, and mythical creatures. These stories, though fantastical, planted the seeds for what would become science. Among these myths, the tale of Icarus stood out. The young man, with wings crafted from feathers and wax by his ingenious father, soared into the sky. His heart swelled with exhilaration as he climbed higher, the wind rushing past him. But the sun, glorious and radiant, melted the wax holding his wings together. He plummeted into the sea, a tragic reminder of human ambition and the consequences of hubris. Yet, as the centuries passed, this story ignited imaginations. Inventors and dreamers revisited the idea of flight, sketching crude machines and pondering the skies, their minds alight with the spirit of Icarus. Far away, in the shadow of Mount Olympus, Prometheus, the rebel titan, defied Zeus. He stole fire from the gods, its flickering light a beacon of human potential. Prometheus's punishment was eternal, but his gift transformed humanity. In the glow of fire, ancient people saw possibilities. They forged tools, cooked their food, and shaped metals. The story of Prometheus was more than a myth. It was a declaration that fire was sacred, a force worth mastering. From that mastery emerged the foundations of science. Bridging the gap, the mythological foundation of astronomy. As night fell, early humans gazed upward, the vastness of the heavens overwhelming. In the countless stars they saw patterns, a hunter here, a bear there. They breathed life into these clusters, giving them names and stories. Orion the hunter strode boldly across the sky, his bow drawn. Ursa Major, the great bear, roamed endlessly, pursued by hunters in some cultures, a protector in others. These stories weren't just entertainment. They were maps, tools to navigate the unknown. To the Greeks, the planets were not mere lights in the sky, but gods wandering the heavens. Mercury darted swiftly. Venus shone with unrivaled beauty. These celestial wanderers inspired awe and curiosity. Priests and scholars tracked their movements, recording patterns. Over time, this mythological foundation gave way to astronomy, the systematic study of the stars and planets. But the wonder remained. The birth of inquiry. Mythology as a catalyst for scientific exploration. Helios, the sun god, rose each morning in his fiery chariot, racing across the sky. Each evening, he descended into the underworld, his journey endless. This story filled early minds with questions. What was the sun? Why did it move? Could it truly be a god? In these questions lay the beginnings of science. Thales of Miletus, one of the first thinkers to challenge mythological explanations, looked to nature itself. He observed water, its transformations, its ubiquity, and declared it the fundamental substance of the universe. His ideas were revolutionary, but they were rooted in the same awe that myth inspired. Meanwhile, Pandora's box, a tale of curiosity and its consequences, echoed in every scientific endeavor. To seek knowledge was to risk danger, but the pursuit was irresistible. The enduring legacy, myths and the evolution of scientific thought. Even as science evolved, the echoes of mythology lingered. The names of the planets, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, carried their mythological heritage into the modern age. The moons of Jupiter, Europa, Ganymede, Io, kept the stories alive. Chaos, the primordial void, lent its name to chaos theory, a field that explored unpredictability in dynamic systems. Mythology was no longer the explanation, but it remained the inspiration. Prometheus's defiance resonated in modern debates about artificial intelligence and genetic engineering. Were humans playing God, altering life itself? The same stories that inspired the ancients now framed contemporary ethical questions, bridging millennia with their enduring power. Beyond myth, the future of science. The narrator pauses, reflecting on the journey from myth to science. Both, after all, are born of wonder. Mythology's vivid narratives and science's rigorous methods share a common goal: understanding the universe. Even as humans venture into the cosmos, exploring quantum mechanics and unraveling genetic codes, they carry the spirit of the myths that once guided them. In the end, the narrator's voice softens, urging the audience to embrace the curiosity that mythology bequeathed to humanity. The stars, the seas, the very fabric of existence still hum with mystery. And while mythology may no longer provide the answers, its legacy endures in the questions that drive us forward as humanity, ever curious, ever bold, stands at the intersection of myth and science, looking to the future with the same wonder that once inspired the ancients. Here's a detailed list of prompts for 50 scenes that can serve as inspiration for generating images.